As we look through and review my favorite images from 2022, I would like to talk a little bit about favorite images. What is it that makes an image a favorite? Is it because it's a great photograph? Is it a good photograph? Or is it technically not a good photograph, but it still is one of your favorites? How can we have a favorite that's not a good or a great photograph? Well, very simply, being a favorite has nothing to do with technical quality. Everybody wants to judge our photos on how the exposure is and how the composition and how the lighting is. One of the factors that will make more importance to an image is whether or not this photo has a story. The story that it tells will far outweigh technical expertise. Another thing is whether or not the photo has a personal meaning. It may be a lousy photo of one of your grandchildren playing in the park, but that has a personal meaning, and to you that becomes a favorite photo, regardless of exposure, composition. Maybe it's a little out of focus, maybe it's a little blurry, but to you, the personal meaning makes it a favorite photo. The other aspect of it is telling a story. You can tell a story without it being perfectly exposed, without the lighting being perfect. You may be recording a moment in time that will never happen again, and that moment makes it a favorite photo. Sometimes you may pick a photo because it's beautiful. Beautiful photos are nice. A lot of us like them. I like beautiful photos. I like to try to take beautiful photos. But that's not the most important thing. When you get down to it, the most important thing to make it a favorite photo is, do you like it? You, as the photographer, as the creator, do you like it? You may really like it. It may be one of your absolute lifetime favorite photos, even though it's not in sharp focus. It's not technically perfect, but you may have really put a lot of effort into getting it. You may have been after this particular subject for years, some rare animal or wildlife, and you finally accomplished it, and it becomes your favorite. It may not be as good as somebody else's photo. There's always somebody going to have a better photo of anything we shoot, but it's your best photo. It's your favorite, and that's what's important, is your perception of it, your idea of what's good and what's bad. Even if you know that it's not good, the fact that it's your best, it's your favorite, that's what's important. So when you look at your photos, look at them from a personal aspect. Don't try to compare it against somebody else's photo. Your favorites are your favorites. They don't need to be perfect. They don't need to be the best photo ever taken of something. You need to like it. This is what makes a favorite photo. So as you look through my favorite photos, which are in no particular order, just keep in mind that these are my favorites from the year. Whether you like them or don't like them, doesn't matter. They're my favorites. Go ahead and pick your own favorites, and don't worry about whether somebody else likes them or not. Your favorites are your favorites. Enjoy them and be proud of them, and always work to try to make better photos every time you go out and photograph. The process of learning and expanding is what's important.